Yo, what's going on everybody? It's me, and today we're going to be doing something a little different because we're going to be talking about the Nintendo Switch. It's been out for so long, what, 3 to 4 years, and we're still rocking the same, and I mean the same Switch menu, not even adding any themes at all, and as disappointing as that is, no, there's no upside to that. It's just straight up disappointing. So I decided to look online and see if there were any Switch mock-ups that looked better than what we have now. And of course, people with their creative big brains obviously did a better job. This one looks really good actually. I like how it's wide on the top. Like it's not wide. It's like skinny, and then like, you know, it's slim. That's the word I'm trying to use because I can't English today. But yeah, I like this would have been so cool, and it's got the whole entire box art on it, and you've got of course the A to start and the options button. And this, I actually really would have liked this. Samuel, you did a really good job, better than Nintendo. I think Nintendo needs to hire you so that you can tell them how they should format their menus here. But of course we also have this one. This one has the more wider ones, and I think this one's actually one of my favorites because it has folders, as you can see on the side there. Nice folders, something that the Switch desperately needs and does not have. But it's really cool. It shows the charge percentage up there. It's got 96%, and I like the cool little the red to yellow sort of gradient they have there on the buttons up top. And I just look at the art for the games too. Like, this is making me want to get my Switch and start hacking into it and change the menu and stuff like that. I think one of the better things about the Wii U was that I liked its menu a lot more. I don't think it had themes. I didn't own one, but I don't think it had themes. And obviously, if you look at the menu now, it's sexier than the Switch one. And then of course the 3DS one, telling everybody what to do. It's got themes, and you can rearrange everything. It was just that piece of hardware that's no longer with us and no longer being supported with the games is all of a sudden the best looking UI compared to what we have now. In terms of Switch menu mockups, I didn't really find a lot, so I took it upon myself to go to Photoshop and sort of take from what I've seen and make my own, see what I'd like, you know, and apply it. So as you can see, this is my mock-up Switch menu. I really like this. Again, I liked the really slim looking game covers, and of course I had to work around, so I couldn't make circle icons, but I kind of like the square icons better, not gonna lie. And of course, as you can see here, we've got the Joy-Con controller. That's gonna tell you what you're using, so you're probably gonna have like a Switch icon if you're just using the regular Switch, and you're probably gonna have just Joy-Cons or maybe a Pro controller there if you're playing with those. And of course, addition I like is that you can kind of see the game background when you hover over the game, and my intention for that was when you hover over a game, music would start playing. So instead of like just silence when you hover over the game, you'd hear like the smash, colors weave, and the picture in the background would move and it would loop, so it would, like, Mario would keep looping around. You'd see all the characters added to the game, of course, and it's the same with Breath of the Wild. You get its theme, and you'd also get more Maker 2s and Cupheads and Sonic. So it was just that was just my game plan for it. And of course, obviously, because I don't think like Nintendo and think that we should have menu themes, I created my own little menu themes. Nothing special, but still a proof of concept that I think Nintendo should adopt. This is a cotton candy one, obviously. It's not like the best thing in the world, but the circles in the background are meant to move. I can't emulate that because this is just a picture I made on Photoshop, so I don't know how I would have emulated that at all. But yeah, and then the whole thing changed to light pink so you can see what game you're selecting, a little ring around the other games you haven't selected yet, a nice little beat, something nice and sexy, something nice for you to look at. Of course, the water would move up and down a little bit, and you'd get the ocean noise. I don't know. Since this is Nintendo, you probably get some beach music from one of the Mario games or something like that. That's something really nice. And then you got the lime green selector, so you know, because you can actually see what you're doing. And yeah, I really like this one actually. It's like one of my favorites. And the background obviously is made by me because I'm able to do that. Another proof of concept is this Mario one. here. It's got a Mario background. I made this background, and this was for my New Super Mario Bros. Series that I did a long time ago. So making these pretty cool backgrounds actually came in handy for when I wanted to make a background or a theme for this menu. And of course the ground, it would just loop around, so the picture would move and you would get like different level formats and stuff like that. And it would have been pretty cool, and you obviously would have heard some Mario themes. I don't know if it would have been the New Super Mario Bros. Probably the original 8-bit Mario theme. Whatever, it would have been cool to have this. This, my friends, is proof of concept 2. So basically, the really cool thing about this is that there would have been a Nintendo news section for you to look at, where you could hover over it and then like, oh look, save up to euros, 25.98 euros on the Switch game vouchers and stuff like that. And you know, you could hover over it and see what was going on, and then if you hover over it and click on it, obviously it'd bring you to a bigger Nintendo news place where you'd see all the news that was most recent. But of course, concurrent with this is the wider game menus. And what would have been cool about this one, so I had my own little idea where you hover over the game, and of course the background, again, blurred out backgrounds of the game, it's moving. But also, what would have been cool is that the icon you're hovering over starts to move too. So it would start at the top, and then obviously like it would go down a little bit. I'm so bad at explaining things, but basically just use your imagination. Tell it like what SpongeBob told you. And then of course we have Smash Bros. Scrambles here. And then you have Pokemon Sword and Shields, just one game if you bought them together. And then we have folders. I could make my folders look as sexy as the other ones, but just to have them is still really cool. And you can name your folders too. So it's others, and it's got Cuphead, and it's got Sonic Mania. And then on the side, as you can see, I'm lazy, so I kept the square icons, and this person is still playing with the Joy-Con controller. Who knows, maybe he really likes it, you know? Maybe his Joy-Cons didn't drift after a certain amount of time. But with that being said, I think it's about time that we get ourselves some menu themes, or at least a change of menu. We've been looking at the same boring one for this past time, and what makes it even more grueling is that there's no music, it's just dead silence, nobody hears anything. And I think that's such a missed opportunity. The Wii did great. The Wii, even though it didn't have themes, it still had Wii music that still resonates with us today. The 3DS, I don't remember if it had music at all, but when you hovered over a game, it would play its theme, a little jingle to remind you what game you're playing. And of course, it did have themes, and I remember copying the Persona Q2 theme because that was pretty sexy. And then the Wii U didn't have themes, but the menu was nice and sexy. And now I feel like the Switch menu is just, it's there. Like they were rushed, and they were like, oh, I don't know what the menu should look like, so we'll just give them squares, a basic white or dark gray background, and we'll call it a day. And then 4 years later, they still called it a day and haven't given us any. I don't think it's too much to ask for at least a recolor of the menu. Hell, I'll take freaking yellow, or fuck it, like I'll take red, white, or white's already a color, but anything other than what you've given us. That is gonna do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. This was something different for me. I don't really do this. In terms of Nintendo news, there's actually nothing. I think Nintendo just announced that they're not doing any directs anymore, so basically they told other people not to wait to reveal games. I'm a little sad, a little disappointed, but I mean, the coronavirus, what are you gonna do? PS5 got ads apparently. I'm not really getting the PS5. I just finished Royal, and I'm sticking to the PS4. I just got it, you know, so like I don't care about the PS5 at all. I don't even like its controller all that much. I don't know why they went for white when they had this sexy beast. Is this still on? This sexy beast right here. This baby's gotten me through a lot, and yeah, hopefully it gets me through more. They revealed the new Paper Mario that I probably won't get. That looks like a video, or that looks like a video game I'll be watching on YouTube and being like, oh, that's pretty cool. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please hit the like button and subscribe if you're new. And tell me if you guys like these kind of videos, because I could always do this. There's been a lot of game news that pertains to me, like Danganronpa stuff and some more Persona stuff, because Scramble's well on its way to being localized right now. Probably, I don't know if they're still doing it with the corona and everything, but yeah, I'll see you all in the next video and or stream. Peace.